It's the 8th International Yoga Day, and here on India Today, as always, we're celebrating the festival of yoga. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, of course, is going to be leading the nation in the celebrations of yoga. He's going to be performing yoga in Mysuru. Let's get you our detailed broadcast here on India Today with the latest live reports from the ground. I also have with me in the studio here Manisha Kohli, a yoga guru and wellness expert. So good morning, Manisha. Thank you very much for joining us here on India Today.
Good morning. Thank you for having me here.
Manisha is going to run us through a lot of the asanas that you can practice at home as well early this morning on First Up. But I'd like to first get in a report from the ground. I've got Karthik joining us live from Mysuru. That's where the Prime Minister is. He's going to be performing yoga in about 20 minutes from now. We have Aishwarya joining us live from Jantar Mantar in Delhi, where there's another massive event that's been organized. Milan is joining us live from another location in Delhi. I'd like to begin with you, Karthik. Good morning. Take us through what's happening on the ground. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to be there any moment now.
Well, good morning, Akshita. Mysuru is all prepared to witness a historic event. In just a few minutes from now, Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji will be kicking off the 8th International Yoga Day events. Around over 15,000 people have gathered here to perform yoga at the same time as the Prime Minister. Along with it, you see children, people of all age groups who've arrived here to start the Yoga Day preparations, and in just some time from now, this is the exact place that we are showing you where Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji will be performing yoga, and we see here the SPG also checking the area and all security checks being done. Currently, the Prime Minister is expected to start the Yoga Day preparations, and after that, he will also deliver a speech on the stage, and following by which he is expected to have breakfast with the Mysuru royal family. The Mysuru Palace is decked up. It's filled with people of all ages and from all sections who are here to start the 8th International Yoga Day celebrations. Now, Mysuru and yoga has a lot of connection, and Mysuru has produced a lot of yoga gurus and also has a rich culture which is entrenched, especially with yoga as well. Here you can see hundreds of yoga aspirants, participants who are ready for any time now for the Prime Minister to arrive and kickstart the Yoga Day preparations. Here you can see hundreds of people who are currently waiting here, all prepared to start with to kickstart the 8th International Yoga Day preparations. And here you see people as well who are here waiting for the Prime Minister, who in some time from now will be arriving in this place and starting with yoga. The Prime Minister is expected to perform around 19 asanas as we speak, and over 15,000 people are in attendance at this place in Mysuru. There's a festive atmosphere here in Mysuru right from yesterday. The entire city has been decked up. The heritage city has come to life of sorts, and here we see people from all age groups assembled awaiting Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji to come and kickstart the 8th International Yoga Day preparations. And we will see the stage is also decked up, all set for the Prime Minister to arrive in some time from now, and to be seen what Prime Minister Modi will speak today after performing yoga.
15,000 people, Karthik tells us, are there right now for Prime Minister Modi's big Yoga Day celebrations. It's going to be a beautiful affair, symbolic really, because Prime Minister Modi is in Mysuru. He's going to be performing yoga with the backdrop of the beautiful Mysuru Palace. And 75 ministers in all will be performing yoga through the day at 75 key monuments. Manisha, tell me, what really does yoga mean to you, and one go-to asana for you?
So for me, yoga would be a lifestyle more than just celebrating it one day or celebrating it through the year. It's how you sit, how do you perform your whole day. Because for me, yoga is more about vitality in the body and being alive and happy and also feeling great in your body. So for me, yoga is more than just asanas, it's a way of life.
You know, for people like me, it's perhaps an annual celebration of yoga, but I'm sure you celebrate yoga every single day. So to you, what is your go-to asana as well, one that you have to do every day?
So that will be the Adho Mukhasana, which is called the downward facing dog. It's a beautiful asana. It's basically you do it as a V shape. Your hands are down on the floor, your feet are down. It opens up all of your body, gets blood rushing to your head. and you just feel alive after that. So if you're tired, if you need like just 1 second of break, just do that.
Okay, so let's also demonstrate for our viewers now the asana that you just told us about, so they can start off their day also on the right note. So go ahead, Manisha.
Right. Would you be following me as
Yeah,
well?
I try to.
So it's not very difficult. All I want you to do is place your hands down.
Sure.
And your feet, tuck them in, lift up and come into a V. And just breathe here. So the amazing pose where you want to open up your hamstrings, you want to feel great because the blood rushes to your head. Also you get a glow on the face, so it feels amazing. And whenever you're ready, just drop your knees down and come and sit.
So this is a perfect early morning asana, right?
It is all the asana, so you can do it any time of the day.
So let's also, as Manisha and I get into the groove here, get in more reports from the ground. Aishwarya Paliwale is joining us live this morning from Jantar Mantar in Delhi. Aishwarya, good morning. I hope you're joining us and doing some asanas on the ground.
I wish, Akshata, that was the case. You know, I'm standing at Jantar Mantar and we'll just cut across to visuals. You see the Finance Minister, Nirmala Sitharaman, arriving at Jantar Mantar. She's the one who will be taking part in this Yoga Day celebration in the national capital. You know, a bright red t-shirt is what the Finance Minister is wearing. As you can see, has come up on the dais. From what we understand, she too will be doing a couple of asanas. That's what we are hearing at the moment. The bright red t-shirt there symbolizing the vitality of life. And this year's theme, Akshata, is Yoga for Humanity. So keeping that in mind, you know, on the other hand, we have people who are now taking part in yoga. All of them are all geared up. They are all now waiting for the event to start. The screen that you see there, that's from where the people will connect to the Prime Minister, who will start kick off the celebrations from Mysuru. This is Jantar Mantar, an iconic spot in the national capital, and all the people are ready for their yoga. They are all now waiting to kickstart this event. Akshata, it was Prime Minister Narendra Modi's push which has made the International Yoga Day possible. After he became the Prime Minister in 2014, when he went to the UN, he made an appeal for it to be for yoga to be for a International Yoga Day. And then in 2015, 21st June was the first time when International Yoga Day was celebrated. What you see around me is a celebration of yoga. Akshata.
Okay, so Aishwarya getting us that report. I did highlight to you how several union ministers now will be a part of Yoga Day celebrations. All of them will be performing yoga virtually alongside the Prime Minister at different venues across the country. And as Aishwarya just showed us, their Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman is present at Jantar Mantar.